for the American.
One score. Richie requires 14.
Both on awkward doubles, double 7 for Howson.
Game shot,
but no trouble with it.
Richie Howson.
So 6
requires 164.
And that's not going to happen. So Howson returning for double 8 for a 7-1 lead.
140. Richie requires 16. Game shot, the 8th flag. Richie Howson, 9th flag, requires 144.
He seems to do that a lot. Looks at the screen instead of the actual, you know, the chalker's pad there.
Well, he would have just taken a deep intake of breath there, Gates, as Howson found
Leonard
the treble 20 with his
20.
first start. Double 10 for what would be a second leg. And just, you get to that point, don't you, where you're just trying to keep your opponent away from getting to 9 legs.
Leonard Gates, 10th flag. Leonard to throw first. Game on.
2 legs away from a spot in the semi-finals for the second successive year here at Viva Blackpool.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting near the no mistakes allowed position for Gates here.
100.
Once he's on 9, you just got to play perfect dart. You can't miss.
It is the sort of shortest, snappiest tournament, if you
140.
like, on the World Senior stage. Just 2 sessions, quarter-finals today, semis and final tomorrow. You were in that position last year, lost out to David Cameron in the quarter-finals.
58.
Must be a frustrating feeling to maybe have not even felt you were in the tournament.
Yeah, it's weird because when you say you're playing a match first to 10 legs, it sounds like a long game, but it really isn't. And you know, legs get away from you quickly, and
180.
And suddenly you're off the stage, and it's like, hang on a minute, we haven't even started.
Howson turning the screw now.
100.
This is the Gates throw, and Howson's taken that advantage away from him. Brilliant leg of darts, 140 followed by 180, followed by 137.
137.
Well, what's the sense in wasting time is
44.
the Richie Howson approach here. Potentially 11 darter on the cards.
Game shot, the 11th flag. Richie Howson.
Leg 11 is an 11 dart leg, and Richie Howson
12th
now
flag,
serving. Double top.
Game shot, and the match, Richie Howson.
Well, Leonard Gates, the defending champion, came dancing onto the stage. This was supposed to be his party, but it's been gate crashed by Richie Howson, who's put in a stellar showing. And Leonard Gates, well, he wasn't really at the races, but Richie...
I mean, you know, he had the first throw. They'd like to have left it a little bit easier than 74, I'm sure.
81, Matthew Carr 74.
Put a little bit of pressure on.
Treble 14 will be the target, and now 20 for tops.
$34, Matthew Carr 90.
Well, it's not pulling them anyway, it went high. You know, normally when you tighten up and you tense up, it's below.
That leaves double 15. And it
Sneaks
in the top corner. And in by not working out the maths himself. Not quite Leonard Gates standards. Something that Taylor was actually quite known for and often didn't matter because he was always ahead.
Well, he did make a few slip-ups, yeah. Eric Bristow used to criticise his prodigy.
Adams having a bit of bother on this double 12, but finds it for a 14 dart leg.
I beat him in the final at, I don't know whether it was Gibraltar or Wigan. And I learnt over the years that, you know, when he'd lost, I'd just leave him alone a little bit. And he came over and gave me a rollicking. You know, you didn't come and say commiserations, etc. I said, well, I thought I'd better leave you alone. Jockey was like that, actually. Leave him alone.
That's a good shot from Phil Taylor. He managed to squeeze the treble 20 and then finds tops for a one. Complete the Harry Houdini act. And Martin Adams manages to get in at 3-2. Much more encouraging signs from Phil Taylor. We've got the sort of, seems strange to say, but the young guns coming next. Robert Thornton and Richard Eric Rowland.
Are we on for the 180 here, Chris?
We are again. Yeah, and John Henderson is as young as you can be in seniors terms, 50 years of age.
He's only 50.
And he takes on Andy Hamilton in the final, one of our last 8 matches.
57. Martin Yukar 116.
That's 3 180s now, isn't it, for Martin Adams? He is mastering the maximums in this match.
Yeah,
nice
six flag.
Right, that's back to square one then, as it was. There's two bang in the corner. Plenty of room.
So often this happens at any level of darts. When one player ups their game, suddenly the other follows.
You've got to do, else you're soon out. 180. You've been better off busting that.
We could be getting a bit of...
And hoping he don't take this 1-2-1.
Bit of deja vu in the same.
See, if he'd have gone
match
with Bull, Chris, with last start, the last throw, it would have been treble, single.
Yeah, 116,
double.
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
83.
Yeah, good point. And if Phil Taylor had been a bit more sort of aggressive and not missed double one, he would have been on double 4, but he finds it, and this is interesting.
Darts. It isn't now.
Cannot be done.
Seems to be a little bit agitated, red in face.
78. Phil 40.
Tops for Taylor.
Oh, it's a bad one again.
Well, he managed to find a way, and he's managed to find a way to within one leg of a play. But it is too much darts missed now for Phil Taylor.
This was probably 9. All right.
Well, it should have been 9. That was the intention.
Yeah. Go your own way then, Martin. Right, this is double 8. Yes, he likes that last dart for double. I wonder if he's got a little mark on one at darts. This one only for the double. To make sure you got one dart.
That was the intention, and now
that's 18, isn't it?
Yeah, so 73 remaining.
73.
Treble 19 or
70. Oh, it's gone all over the place.
Has Phil Taylor thrown this away? Credit to Martin Adams. Still has to hit the double. Still has to hit the double.
Oh, it's made it tight.
No score.
And that's just the irony, isn't it? One dart at double the last couple of legs, no
Yeah,
trouble at all.
Yes.
Or last dart in hand, no trouble at all.
This is still a big finish. That's in 5, so
He's found the treble, double 14.
Yep.
Third match dart incoming.
Straight arm.
38. Martin Carr 28.
Both on same double.
Taylor couldn't find it.
Martin's got silly grin on.
Adams does find it, and he finds himself in the last leg decider.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought that, would you?
A remarkable turnaround. Phil Taylor went up for the break. 9-6 to the good.
Who's your money on here then, Chris?
In my pocket.
And you're staying in your pocket. I'll have a few quid on Martin.
Well, he is favourite now, and he's compounding that position.
Oh, what a start.
Well, it's enough to leave a finish. But is this the end? Martin Adams has huffed and puffed in this match.
Oh, that finishing line, it wants some getting over.
30. Car 158.
Well, he's now missed more darts for the match than Taylor's had.
And look what's left, 5. It's a nightmare, that.
He may not even get a go at it. Oh, this would be incredible. Double 19.
120.
It's not all over yet, Phil. Double 5's a nightmare. They always say 1 over, 1 in. I bet it's sooner have it straight in.
Well, there's the 1 over.
The second one, he'll drag this below.
Not this time.
He'll drag it below into double, I was just about to say.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for that Robin Hood, this would have been a 2-darter. Instead, 6 for tops. His beloved tops for 2-0. Doesn't go.
Well, Hamilton is getting ample opportunity in the early exchanges here. And there is that roar that was
Grab this name by the scruff of the neck and take charge at the moment.
is this the moment? I think he needed the full house to have threatened Hamilton in this leg.
More traditional route. He's treble 20, but he's going the new school way. 2 of them would have left the ball.
Well, why not as well, having hit 2 trebles in the previous leg to get a go at a double. That's now what John Henderson needs to do. There's one of them. And that one leaves double 16. Oh, John Henderson showing why he is the world champion. The 152 checkout. He's down the road in Bolton.
And the rock was perfect this time. John Henderson.
Well then, for Andy Hamilton to get that little bit of daylight that he hasn't had in this match. And he's going to get a dart. Oh my. Well, that is, I mean, he's done that because of John Henderson earlier, but this is silly because Henderson's only needed that treble. He's got another for double 5. And that could have been a messy mind game from Andy Hamilton.
Yeah, that's a heads gone moment there from Andy Hamilton. There's a massive difference between 150 and 130, but he gets away with it and does lead by 2. Daylight for Andy Hamilton, the gamble.
An even better outcome than that.
I'd just fill it up and apply pressure.
145.
You've got a high opinion of yourself, Phil. I'd just fill it up.
Casually.
Well, it's Henderson who's going to be under a heap of pressure here. If Hamilton hits, which he does again, and not only is he 4 legs clear of John Henderson, he's only 2 legs away from the win. And across 14 legs as well, and he's not relenting, he's not stopping.
It's another maximum for Andy Hamilton. That's 3 in the last 2 legs. Scoring of the highest ability, and Henderson has no answer right now. Or does he?
Well, that's an answer, isn't it? It has to be said. An almighty performance from the Hammer, who's averaging now up at 96. This is going to be up there in the top 5 of statistically best performances in senior starts in major tournaments.
1, 2, 3 to book his place in the final four. Is going to get a dart. One match start has come and it has gone, but Henderson will have to produce fireworks to keep this one alive.
Double chance shot, he'll go for the bull. That's okay. John Henderson, all he's got to stay in this tournament is a dart at the bullseye. But he can't make it count.
When you're such a rhythm player, I'm not sure the pause did him any good there whatsoever. But now Andy Hamilton to knock out the world champion and book his place in the semi-finals. It's 9-9. Is that a good guide? One left. And he's missed. 4 match starts have now gone begging. Henderson lives again.
Yeah, start counting them. Start counting them. Phil Taylor missed that many. They came across 4 legs. Andy Hamilton misses 4 in 1 leg. Again, Henderson has to delay. But this time he makes Hamilton pay. The comeback remains.
At 2-3-8 for another opportunity. And that says it all. John Henderson never gives anything away. But he has there. He knows that's the visit.
And Andy Hamilton knows that that's the visit. Another maximum for Andy Hamilton, who just will not let this slip from his grasp.
158 to get the job done. Will those mismatched starts be running through his mind right now? 18 for 2 at tops to finally get over the line, and this time Andy Hamilton has done it. He has knocked out John Henderson, the reigning seniors world champion. It is
another wild one, but nothing certain, is it? Even when your opponent's on a double with 3 darts, you're still thinking it might come back.
24.
And Robert Thornton will come back.
WK 10. Being shown the second man, Robert Thornton.
Getting a bit frustrated as well, and if Richard can sort of jump on that, you know, things can escalate, you know.
Yeah, and he won't change what he thought, and he just tends to stay on that target. It is a bullseye.
61.
Can't find it.
WK 20.
Thornton off the hook. There's been a lot of letting off in this game. Thornton takes advantage, breaks throw, leads 4-3. Thornton hit. And as he does so often, he locates that tops target and now has a real gap. A real go home, go to bed, try again tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, some of us take longer to recover than others, you know.
177.
Well, in this leg, he has just started to show glimpses of what he can do. A 140, now a 177, and this for a potential 13 darter. Excellent, excellent stuff. Showing what he can do, showing why he's here. His score means that Rowlands really does have to take out a ton topper now. $17 would leave double top. He has had a lot of chances like that.
He has, and it's just that last, you know, tops has let him down. He's missed it. Double 12, back within 1 leg. You can hit it.
Wrong bed, and it leaves awkward. Double 3. We saw Thornton find this earlier in the match, but this is to stay in the match.
No score. WK 20.
Well, it's a Quite fitting end, really. Bizarre, ridiculous for Robert Thornton. He has not been at his best. And more darts missed.
Yeah, I mean, that's a flyer. Richard, he's got to take advantage of this. He really has.
Well, in the end, busting was a happy accident, wasn't it? Because he's back for double 12, which he finds for 9-8. This could be on.
Any trebles here from Richard. Comfortable, in control. And he's got one of them. He's got two of them.
35.
Left himself a great chance.
Well, is it better late than never? We'll find out. What a shot that is. Out of nowhere and out of this world.
Fantastic shot there, but it might count for nothing if Richard takes his 63. Are we looking at treble 13? No.
He's found it, double 6. Robert Thornton's big visit put the weight of pressure on Rowland's shoulders, but he has borne that weight and has produced a sizable scalp, winning 5 consecutive legs back from the brink, surviving match darts in the process and getting the victory of his life. The golden ticket qualifier, Richard Rowland, completes the great escape, and the 2-time World Seniors champion Robert Thornton is out.